today we're out in the lovely Horn Mountains. We're heading for Doan. I think that's how you say it. Or at least it's how I say it. But it's going to be a cold one. Hands are already very cold and I've only started. Ten minutes into the walk at the minute, and already the cold's getting to the chest. I'm recovering from a bit of a chest infection, but we'll soldier on for them views. Game of which path you think is going to be the easiest, cleanest. Quite often you're wrong. So we made it. We made it out of the bog pretty much unscathed. No slips or trips. It's a bonus. And we're making our way to the saddle. That's Sleeve, the lock up there, and Carn, Mountain is that road. Ooh. Nearly there. Wind's picking up quite a bit now. You'll probably not hear it with the mic, but oh. So we've hopped up a little bit. As you can see, the mist and fog rolling in. So that's the pitch in the Hilleberg Solo, or Sulo if you like. And we're up on Doan. So we're going to get the bag in, the mat blown up, sleeping bag in, let that all loft up because it's down, so it needs time to loft up to get the full heat out of it. So we'll do that and we'll get some tea on. Essential. I didn't even pick that up. Heroes. So we've got our cook system, electricals, tonight's food, water. So in a separate dry liner, we'll have the bivy bag. The wind's picking up rightly now. We've got pillows, spur socks, down trousers. Just give that sleeping quilt a good loft up. And for those who are wondering, it is a Cumulus down quilt 350. So it's not particularly warm for this time of year. And the Fjallraven down jacket. And probably the most important of all, is to see the summit mat. I hope you can hear me alright. I've had to plug the mic back in again for charging, so I'm sitting on the Sea to Summit Etherlight. It's a 7.6 hour value, so it's pretty warm. And then I've got a Cumulus 350 down quilt. So much like your quilt at home, it opens up, so you're not constrained like a sleeping bag, but obviously a lot less weight than the one you have at home. And in case things get really bad, with that VOEX Bush Pro bivy, just in case. I brought it on the safe side. I've also got down pants that I can slip on if I get really cold. Currently charging up the drone, a few bits and pieces, and then I'll get tea on because I'm quite hungry. Just going to be outside. See. A wee look at what's on the menu tonight. Spicy Mexican style rice from everyone's favourite uncle, Ben. And we'll have 3 bean and lentil chili. So that's quite good. And then for bit of extra protein, we've got some smoky barbecue chicken. And for dessert, chocolate, plenty of it. Because come the new year, I'm cutting down on the chocolate. So I'll bring it back when it's all served up. So I'm not long after dinner and just squaring away everything, tidying up. I'm just such a messy camper, do you know that? I'm just such a messy guy. Everything is just everywhere. And no matter how hard I try and clean it, I look around and I've made another mess again somewhere. And I've always been like this. I try and squirrel things away in bags, and they end up just out of the bags and all over the place. So I don't know if that's just a me thing, or if that's just what happens to everybody. But yeah, so basically I had a bit of a disaster. So the inside of the fly, I didn't have the vent open when I was cooking, and so it obviously got really, really wet. I lifted the door to go out. Wind came, blew the door inside the tent along with all the moisture, and it went all over my sleep system. So I spent a good 30 minutes trying to dry everything off with tissues, and I used a beanie as well, because I just do not want the quilt to be wet. You know, I can cope with some things being wet, but I just do not want the quilt to be wet. But yeah, I think we're all good now. Everything seems to be dry. All the tent's dry. Anyway, my hat. So. So this is my two pillows, my two pillow system. So I've got a Sea to Summit pillow, and I've got this cheap one from Go Outdoors, and the two of them I just stack up like that. This is a new addition, by the way. Usually I only bring the one and then use clothes, but it was really beginning to cause me to have terrible sleep, terrible neck pain as well. So I just went out and bought it. £21, which for a bag of air is absolutely ridiculous. But if I can get a half decent sleep, a couple of hours, usually I don't sleep very well at all. If I can get a couple of hours, at least the next day I'll be able to do some things and I'll be able to function as a human. So yeah, dinner's been had. I did a wee bit of a walk around the tent just to make sure all the guys were still fully in the ground, fully secured the tent, all good. So I think I'm just going to check out for tonight, guys, and I'll see you in the morning unless something worthy brings me back. But at the minute everything's grand other than the wind. As we look outside, so I'm just going to call it a night, guys. I'll see you in the morning. A very long night. The wind and now the rain's just started as well. So we're just basically going to get packed up. We're not even going to have breakfast. We're going to get read up and get off the mountain. I'll just pop you outside so you can have a wee look. You can actually see some lights off in the distance there. People are already out on the range this morning, quite early. But I'll try and get a wee lapse of me just sorting everything away. But apart from that, that's pretty much it for this video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. But thanks very much, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video and the cinematic shots.